We have recently split up due to me discovering that she has been having an affair. We have had 2 conversations since to discuss things and make plans regarding our living situation, the kids, and moving forward. Both times she was adamant that I should accept responsibility for my role in how things turned out. She says she cheated because she wasn't feeling loved, and after years of not feeling loved, she was bound to be drawn to someone who gave her that attention and expressed their love for her. Just a reminder that I was at home minding the kids while she was receiving this attention. I washed and ironed the clothes she was wearing. I ran her bath before she went out. I made her food. I even woke her up in the morning because she can't wake up from her alarm that she doesn't set. I have realized that I have been holding resentment to her for how she does nothing around the house at all. I was literally at her beck and call. But yes, admittedly, I am not romantic. I struggle expressing my feelings and I am not spontaneous. I need honest feedback from you all, please. I feel like if someone did all the things that I did, I would feel loved, but am I deluded? Should I accept my lack of romance led to her having an affair and breaking our family apart? I understand that you're going through a tough time with your relationship, especially after finding out about your partner's infidelity. It's a painful situation, and it's clear that both of you have been struggling with communication and connection. In such a scenario where trust has been broken and both partners feel unfulfilled, it might be worth considering divorce as a way to prioritize your well-being and find a path to healing. Infidelity can create deep wounds that are challenging to mend, and if the underlying issues in the relationship are significant, divorce could offer a chance for a fresh start and personal growth. Take some time to reflect on what you truly need and deserve in a relationship. Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist to navigate this difficult decision. Remember, your mental and emotional health matter, and making choices that prioritize your well-being is crucial for moving forward in a positive direction. I'm sorry, but your wife is completely wrong. You are not to blame for her infidelity. She cheated because she's selfish and self-centered. She willingly slept with another man knowing it would devastate you emotionally and likely end the marriage. She didn't care and did it anyway. She betrayed you and your family 1,000 times before her clothes ever came off. She's the only person to blame, and the fact that she can't access those basic facts just proves her inability to be a good and faithful partner. Reconciliation is out of the question for a person like her. She has no remorse, and her only regret is getting caught and having to deal with the consequences. In psychology, it's called displacement. She placing her guilt and actions on you. Cheating is a decision she made, and she needs to accept the blame for her own actions. Next time she pulls that, simply turn around and leave or hang up. If attorneys are involved, tell her to talk to your lawyer. Her excuses are making it difficult for you, and it's already difficult since she cheated. To keep it as concise as possible, I went through her phone in February and found texts from August and September. We had been together for 2.5 years, and I was going to propose in May. She had sex with a coworker twice during that time. There was also sexting as well. Of course, it ruined and shocked me. I ended up kicking her out of my house and all that other stuff. The sexual relationship did end in September. She says it was her that decided to end it, that one day she realized what she had been doing and knew she had to end it. Said she called her old therapist and told her what she had been doing. Says she started working on herself and got out of that dark time. Since then, she has been meeting her therapist every Friday. Granted, we were not doing well. She had just recently graduated college and started a new job in July. She was having a hard time adjusting, and I guess, clearly, I wasn't realizing just how badly she was doing. Although the sexual relationship between the two ended in September, they still communicated at work and through text. I read all the texts and did see a drop of all sexual things. It was purely work-related messages. Perhaps the biggest issue I'm struggling with, AP's girlfriend sent us a Christmas card with the picture of them two. It was on my refrigerator until I tore it off after I found out it was him. Of course, all she says is that all she wants is me, and that she can't believe the person she was during that time. Says it feels like a completely different person when she looks back. What I can't get over is that if she truly felt remorse and regret, how could she still even talk to this guy? How could you look at his picture every day on our fridge? Like, how doesn't the thought of him make her sick to her stomach? Then, of course, her not telling me about the affair herself, but rather I had to find it. I loved her more than anything in the world, and seriously couldn't believe what she had done. It has been such a struggle for the last month trying to not answer her calls and texts. And honestly, I've been weak. I've let her come over a handful of times. We'd eat dinner, have ses, and she would stay the night. I knew at the time it was wrong, but gosh, all I wanted is her. I've been strong for the last couple weeks, though. Am I crazy for thinking that maybe she is a changed person? Or thinking that she really was so unwell and had the worst lapse of judgment possible? Finding out about your partner's infidelity is tough, no doubt about it. Right now, it's important to put yourself first and deal with the roller coaster of emotions you're likely experiencing. Talk to friends, family, or even a therapist who can provide support and guidance during this rough patch. Setting boundaries is crucial during this time. Have an open and honest conversation with your partner about your feelings and concerns. If you find that rebuilding trust seems impossible, or if the relationship no longer aligns with your values, it may be time to consider parting ways. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own happiness and walk away from a relationship that no longer serves you. Lean on friends, family, or a therapist for support as you navigate this difficult decision. Stay strong and know that brighter days lie ahead. I'm gonna be fast and blunt to Grey Rock for now, since this is causing you stress. Just explain your feelings and why this isn't working out. Again, I'm not saying to leave the relationship, but to give you and her space so she can understand and perhaps change. It is possible that people change. However, her stopping the affair but not coming clean and staying in contact still shows a lack of remorse. I think it is only fair for the both of you if you set boundaries and goals for what the relationship looks like now and going forward. If you are going to try to work it out, at a minimum, she should go complete no contact and find a new job. Until she gets the new job, only mandatory contact. The AP's partner should be informed, ideally with an apology from your WP, but if not from you. I thought I was finally over what he did 4 years ago. The affair with his subordinate at work and subsequent baby while we were still married. I thought I was over all the feelings of resentment, of having to send our son over to their house with her there playing stepmom to my son, just as she played house with my husband while we were married, of having to share my dog with her. She didn't earn the right to any of my life she now has. She just acted like a drunk, promiscuous woman and got it on a silver platter. I genuinely thought I was over it, and today he texted me that he got married yesterday. All sorts of feelings are coming up, and I guess I could just really use your support right now, of strangers who don't feel like strangers, who have been there. What's coming up for me is that this is another dagger he's driven into me. Of all the things we did that were special and just ours, marriage, having a baby, buying a house together, getting a dog, he just went and recreated all of it with another person, sometimes creating identical specific experiences we did together. While I get that this is what happens, I didn't expect to feel the feeling that hurt so much before. Of you thought you were special, joke's on you. I'm truly sorry to hear about what you're going through. It's completely natural for old wounds to resurface, especially when confronted with unexpected news like your ex-husband's recent marriage. Dealing with past infidelity and the subsequent challenges it brought into your life can be incredibly tough. And it's okay to feel a mix of emotions right now. During this time, prioritize your own well-being and healing. Allow yourself to acknowledge and process the range of emotions you're experiencing without judgment. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can provide a safe space for you to work through these feelings and develop coping strategies that empower you. Remember that your value and worth are not defined by past experiences or by what your ex-husband has chosen to do. Focus on self-care, engage in activities that bring you joy, and lean on supportive friends and family members who can uplift and validate your emotions. You deserve love, respect, and happiness. And with time and self-compassion, you can navigate through this challenging period and emerge stronger. I'm very sorry. Let the pain take you, go through your grieving, and eventually you'll snap out of it. Life will consume you, and one day you'll wake up and make all the positive changes to live your authentic life. Take the time to heal, otherwise you'll end up with someone similar to your ex. Live the life you were meant to, and it'll attract like-minded people, resiliency, and patience with yourself. He married a woman who goes after married men. She married a cheating husband. This mixture is failure. Worldwide comments of the day. Story 1. So her own friends tried to warn him that his wife lacks proper boundaries with other guys when he's not there, and he just ignored that. Sorry, man, but that's on you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and relatable Reddit videos.